What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Powerful Reactions, and let's all say hi to yet another American band that definitely deserves all of our attention and all of your attention. Stick around, it's worth it. My friends, we are back with the band Curse of Ruin. Just reading it like that sounds like a Lamb of God song. Starting with this band, with the song Beneath a Burning Sky. So without further ado, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button if you want to be updated. And if you would like to learn more about new bands, this is the place. If you also like already existing bands, no problem. We have you covered. We have a whole podcast with bands and members from Nakuna Coil, Cannibal Corpse, Ginger. I mean, we have all of those episodes, man. We really like engaging with all of the amazing artists that all of you know and like. So if you would like to not miss out, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and of course reach out to me on Patreon. That way I can actually read through the comments. So if you're a band or if you know a good song and you cannot wait for me to check it out, of course reach out to me. And also make sure to join us when we have a live stream. The live stream parties that we have, live music quiz, live music games. I mean, it's a very interactive thing. Thank you, everybody. Be part of it. Now it's time. Here we go. Beneath a Burning Sky by the band Curse of Ruin. Not Lamb of God this time. Let's go. All right, my friends, and here we go. Full on. All right. That was a surprise. I was like, la 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 la, okay.
But you're not changing. A single spark will ignite a flame. The kerosene spreading hate through reckless flames. With no containment. Peering down as the embers softly dance. Awake the blaze.
All right.
Sweet romance. In the ashes you find peace. Till then you leave me in golden flames. Burning
Oh, okay, cool. Catchy melodic chorus. I like it.
in golden flames. Burning down all that remains. Why won't you let it go? I really should have.
Oh, that's nice.
Believe the truth when they were warning me of you. You'll never let it go, and so these embers grow.
You know, it's interesting because if you would have released this song 20 years ago, especially at the beginning of the 2000s, where Fall Out Boy, good example by the way, and all those indie rock bands went through the roof, they would have definitely gone through the roof as well, for sure. And this is a thing that happens nowadays. We have many bands coming up and releasing amazing, brilliant material. However, the time changed a bit nowadays. We have a lot of potential nowadays. So it's important that we have outlets like YouTube, like Spotify, like TikTok, channels like us, I would say, and all the labels and all the people behind the scene, behind the music, literally, behind the industry, supporting this because it's harder nowadays. This is a really well-written song and exactly captured the zeitgeist of, let's say, 2003, 4, 5, 6. For sure.
Nightfall brings a laden haze, wondering how I navigate these flames that you're engaged in. Your blood is warm, but your heart beats cold. You're a devil with an angel face, I'm told, with no redemption. Glaring down as the fire swiftly dance. With gasoline and the lighter in your hand. In the ashes you find peace. Till then you leave me in golden flames.
This is a very strong chorus. It really has 2004 written all over it. I love it. That is it. Ho, 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 ho. Very cool.
You'll fall among the very stone that you once cast beneath the burning sky. I'll watch you choke at last.
Nice ending. Beneath a burning sky. Curse of ruin. Wow. That was cool, refreshing, and that's the key point. We're going to talk about exactly that now. All right, my friends, so that was the song and not a video, but it doesn't matter because I had visions, images in my head, in my brain, right in front of me, because it just reminded me of exactly the time that I mentioned a few times now during the video. I think, and I think many of you agree, indie rock and that kind of metal, that kind of rock, let's put it that way, it's not really metal, but rock, is coming back, has already started to come back, and will be here stronger than ever within the next 2 to 3 years for sure. No questions about that. That was a time back then that just captured raw emotion, captured life. It really just captured real life. This we don't have anymore. This today we really don't have anymore. Everything is overproduced. Everything is just losing its identity and the human factor. Now listening to this song just reconnected me with the time back then and also what it did and how it made you feel. That's of course music. How does it make you feel? What is it doing to you? And this is a very good example of exactly when doing it real is real. When doing it right is right. It makes sense. When doing it right goes well, let's put it that way. So thank you so much for this. Beneath a Burning Sky, Curse of Ruin. I like to see more bands come up nowadays and release similar music. Now, it has, again, as I said earlier, Fall Out Boy, maybe even a bit of Alien Ant Farm. It just has that vibe, early 2000s, which was so big. You know, movies were using all of those bands and all of those songs, trailers, soundtracks. It was just everywhere. It was really one of the last, if not last movements in music. And this band and this song fall into this category right away. Love it. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.